Debt. It's a four-letter word that can keep you awake at night. Meet John. John is like millions around the world, hard-working but caught in the relentless grip of debt. The bills keep coming, the numbers keep growing, and it feels like a hole that's impossible to climb out of. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. If you've ever felt like John, overwhelmed and unsure of how to get out from under the mountain of debt, then this video is for you. Today, we're talking about control your finances, 5 easy steps to get out of debt. So let's jump right in and start turning things around. Step 1 in our journey to financial freedom is probably the hardest: acknowledging the debt. It's often easier to ignore the growing pile of bills or to make minimum payments without looking at the bigger picture. But that's like trying to treat a disease without knowing what it is. The first step to getting out of debt is to face it head on. So, just like John here, start by adding up all your debts. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, everything. See the number, acknowledge it. It might be scary, but remember, this is not a reflection of your worth, it's just a number, and numbers can be changed. John has taken the first step. He now knows how much he owes, and he's ready to tackle it. And if John can do it, so can you. Step 2 is all about gaining control, and the best way to do that is by creating a budget. A budget is more than just a list of your expenses. It's a tool that helps you see where your money is going and where you can make changes. Let's break it down. First, estimate your income. This includes your salary, any side hustles, rental income, basically any money coming in. Next, list your fixed costs. These are expenses that don't change much from month to month, like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, and insurance. Then, consider your variable costs. These are expenses that can fluctuate, like groceries, entertainment, and personal care items. Lastly, don't forget about one-off costs. These are unexpected or irregular expenses, like car repairs or medical bills. Subtract your total expenses from your income, and what's left is your discretionary income. This is the money you can use to pay off your debt. John's taking our advice and starting his budget. He's identifying areas where he can cut back, like dining out less and canceling unused subscriptions. By doing this, he's freeing up more money to put towards his debt. See? It's not so hard. You can do this too. Remember, a budget isn't restrictive, it's liberating. It's a roadmap to financial freedom. Now that we've acknowledged our debt and created a budget, it's time for step 3, prioritizing your debts. Not all debts are created equal. Some have higher interest rates than others, which means they cost you more over time. It's these debts that you should focus on first. This is often referred to as the debt avalanche method. You continue making minimum payments on all your debts, but any extra money you have goes towards the debt with the highest interest rate. Once that's paid off, you move on to the debt with the next highest interest rate, and so on. By focusing on high-interest debts first, you'll save money in the long run and get out of debt faster. John's putting our advice into action. He's prioritizing his debts, focusing first on the ones with the highest interest rates. Remember, the journey to financial freedom isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. But every step you take brings you closer to the finish line. Step 4 is where we can start accelerating our journey to financial freedom. It's time to generate extra income. There are many ways to bring in extra income. You could start a side hustle, sell items you no longer need, or even participate in online and in-person research studies. The goal here isn't necessarily to make a fortune, but to create a little extra cash flow that can be directed towards paying off your debts. Remember, every dollar you earn is a dollar you can use to reduce your debt. The more you earn, the faster you'll reach your goal. John's taking our advice. He's exploring freelancing as a viable side hustle. He's also selling some of his old electronics he no longer uses. By generating this extra income, John is speeding up his journey towards becoming debt-free. Every step you take counts. Keep going, and you'll be amazed at how quickly progress can be made. So there you have it, folks. Our 5-step plan to take control of your debts and start your journey towards financial freedom. We've seen John acknowledge his debt, create a budget, prioritize his debts, generate extra income, and stay consistent. And the results speak for themselves. John's life has changed significantly since he started this journey. He's less stressed, more focused, and he's making real progress towards his goal of being debt-free. And remember, if John can do it, so can you. It's time to take control of your finances. Start your journey today. And remember, every step you take brings you closer to your goal. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep making strides towards financial freedom.